Guys, we are live right now on Facebook. Hi guys, thank you to tuning into DissDash. My guests today are two amazing friends reconnecting after 5 years with their latest song Nakhre. The song gives me a 90s feel but with a modern twist. I'm super excited to welcome Jay Sean and Rishi Rich all the way from India. Hi guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Hi. I'm just letting everyone know we're live, so it's all good.
Yeah.
How are we doing?
How are you guys doing? You guys have been making rounds with media and just been busy.
Absolutely. Well, it's been amazing. Honestly, first of all, the fact that it feels like the song's been out for way longer than a week, but, in that time, the way that it's been received has been incredible. Couldn't really ask for more. It's already become the biggest Asian song in the UK, #1 over there already. It's doing incredible things everywhere. The amount of love and support, really from the fans, the happiness that we've been, the feedback that we've been getting from them. They're just so happy, and that makes us. That's everything for us,
Yeah, and Rishi, I mean, you guys have an amazing chemistry. Everyone knows that. But the fact that your chemistry and the music is still relevant today, I think is a huge deal.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I think it's, it's something, being in the industry for so long, but obviously being surrounded by people who are in the industry, keeping my kind of ear firmly to what's going on. And, musically what works, adapting my kind of style to, the whole kind of what's happening right now, as well as giving it my own twist. As I think, working with Jay, again, we've always wanted to work together. We've been talking for years. And we've said this so many times in interviews that, Jay and myself, we need to be in the same room together to work. We can't do stuff remotely. So I guess, it kind of all worked out for the best that we got together last year. Jay flew out to Mumbai. So it's been great that, the track has been received in a way where, like you said, even yourself, Sonia, you said that it's got, it kind of takes you back, but it's still got that modern, flair to it. And there's so many elements to this where it's a sample, obviously, the video, everything is kind of gives people that good feeling. So it's about getting that balance. And sometimes, I don't think we even thought about like what we were doing. Like, okay, we have to do this, or we've got to kind of include. We just went with exactly what we were feeling, and it worked, And it's been.
We do vibes.
Yeah,
that's what we do. The thing different about me and Rish, and the reason why it wins is because we put all our heart and joy into the product. We really do, and there's no other way to explain how we make music. It's all feeling. There is no thought behind, it needs to be like this, or that bit should be here, and the way Rishi creates music is magical. I leave him to it. He spins around in his chair. I don't talk to him for 5 minutes. He's bouncing around. He's just doing stuff. He's sampling. He's playing. And I'm smiling because I know he's onto something. And sometimes he does it, and he'll look around, and I'll go, no, that's not it. And he'll go, yeah, I didn't think so. But then, when we both get into the groove at the same time, that's when we know we're onto something magical, And it's just, when that happens, it's a really special thing.
So tell me, guys, you guys shot the video in Edison, New Jersey. What was the thought process behind that?
Well, there's a lyric in the song which says, always in my eyes, eyes on you. And so, of course, because of Eyes on You, that bit, of course, was intentional lyrically. I was trying to let the fans go, oh my God, he said Eyes on You, and then he takes you straight back to Eyes on You. And of course, if you remember the video for Eyes on You, it's super iconic, where I was walking down the street of South, which is our little India, and, putting our people on the map. I knew that was going to be a big mainstream single, and I really wanted the people to see where I grew up. And that's where I grew up. That's where we went shopping. And, the pride that the Indian people felt, the Asian people felt, seeing their hometown on the big screen was really special. And now that same feeling is happening in America. All my American fans are going, oh my God, I can't believe he put Edison on the map. It's just a really sweet thing. And so, you know, it was fun. And it was just a very, very sort of humbling, not humbling, it's like a grounding moment full circle through everything I've been through to go back to that moment where it's just one cameraman following me down the street. And it was just beautiful. I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Well, talking about, you know, a full circle, you guys started so long ago and you're still rocking. That's just amazing. It's been a long journey, you know. I remember, Jay, when you used to perform at Sasa. I don't know if you remember that, but I was a stage manager then. And from then to now, you know, just from down to this, there's so much that you guys have achieved together. Rishi, you know, you're doing stuff in Mumbai now, Bollywood. Talk to me how you guys feel your journey has been.
It's definitely been. I mean, if I had to use a word, I would say it's magic. You know, it's been a magical kind of journey where two guys, two friends, you know, started off together in West London. Didn't really know what we were about to do. We were just making music. Wanted to make the music we wanted to do, incorporate all of, and also with Juggy as well. You know, I think it was the three of us that we really kind of got into everything. And being able to kind of, you know, I think, what is it now, 17, 18 years down the line, you know, still making music together, still having that same feeling of when we're making music together. Like the process of making music together has been the same, you know, and was the same. And I think the journey has just been, you know, to see all of us. I think I get a lot of pride to see the artists that I've worked with or technically discovered or been a part of their birth, you know, in the industry, to go on and do amazing things like Jay has, even with people like Juggy, H, all these people that I've worked with. And I think, you know, there's certain artists that you'll always have that special thing for. And I think Jay's one of them, you know, if not you know, it's, you know, to see what he's gone and done. But the fact is that, you know, like we started together. We never even planned to be in a group together or boy band, as people name us. We were just three friends making music together. We all moved countries. We all, you know, kind of went and did our thing. And the fact that we can come back and work together like nothing's changed is a real beautiful thing, actually. It is really, really beautiful.
Do you guys feel there has been an involvement since you first started, and you know, maybe some challenges that may be due to those involvements?
I'm sorry, you cut out in the beginning. Did you say can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so do you guys feel that, you know, you obviously both have evolved since you first started. Would you say that's, you know, it's helped you guys? Because you guys did kind of do your own thing for a little while. You came together. You know, any challenges when you guys again reconnected, or was it like you picked up right from where you left off?
Yeah, if anything, it went to show how strong our vibe and chemistry and relationship is. You know, like those friends that you don't need to keep checking in on, and they don't give you grief because they're like, you didn't text me and you haven't called, and you just see them after 7 years and you just kick off right there because you're just so strong. And then there's those other relationships that are so dependent on that you're like, well, are we that strong then, if that's what you really need? You know, you should understand we've all got our lives, and when we get together, if we can pick up from where we left, that's really testament to a great relationship. And I think Rishi, all of us, me, Rish and Jugs have been like that from the beginning. We actually do talk to each other a lot, and a majority of it is just nonsense, silly stuff on WhatsApp, and we have fun. But musically is a different challenge altogether. You know, you might think we might be rusty when we get back together, but it went to go and show that no. You know, the genesis of my career was in Rishi Rich's studio in Perivale, and that's where my songwriting skills began. Well, really were polished. I knew, you know, it really started there, and that songwriting ability then I took over to work with other producers. I've been with Pharrell, and I've been with Stargate, and I've been with all these people. And it's only because I learned my tools right there 17 years ago with Rish. So when we fall back in, it's just like that, man.
Well, with that said, I mean, you guys have some amazing, amazing, iconic songs. We have a band here today. I'm going to bring them on. They're called Azaad The Band. Locally, on the guitar, we have Vinil Bhandari. And on the mic, it's going to be Dhaval Kamdar. They're going to come and, you know, have you guys listen to some of their songs that are favorite of theirs, of yours. So here's to...
I've got some dancers, actually. Would you mind if they come and join us?
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Bring them on.
Huge fans. We would love to be in company of you. Thank you so much for giving the opportunity, Sonia. And Jay and Rishi, these songs which we have compiled are really the most famous songs, and we have been loving this for years. So I hope you like it.
How fun.
Brilliant.
Well, you're coming through nice and clear at the moment, so that's good.
Perfect.
हो मैं तो तेरे नाल नचना 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 मेरे दिल विच वे हम तुम what you read about हम तुम मेरे दिल विच वे हम तुम what you read about हम तुम वो हम तुम वो हम तुम वो हम तुम वो हम तुम It's been about 120 days I've been going round playing silly games Now you're saying slow it down Not right now Then you wink at me and walk away ये क्या किया मैं बेताब हो गया तेरे बिना मुझे नहीं जीना क्या यही प्यार है Ride it बन जाओ तुम Ride it मेरे सनम Ride it कैसे हुआ दिल खो गया Ride it बन जाओ तुम Ride it मेरे सनम Ride it कैसे हुआ दिल खो गया Marina was the club on Saturday You acting like a diva saying you don't wanna pay It's gotta be your feisty style Raise that brow I love it when you look at me that way ये क्या किया मैं बेताब हो गया तेरे बिना मुझे नहीं जीना क्या यही प्यार है Ride it बन जाओ तुम Ride it मेरे सनम Ride it कैसे हुआ दिल खो गया Ride it बन जाओ तुम Ride it मेरे सनम Ride it कैसे हुआ दिल खो गया
Thank you so much. I hope you liked it, Rishi and Jay. Big fans of these songs. I'll give it back to Sonia.
That's very nice, guys. Thank you very much.
I hope you guys
Good
like
job.
that.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
So, how does it feel when you hear people, you know, singing along to your songs? Does it feel, you know, amazing? What do you guys feel?
You know, it really is. It puts a smile on your face because what's incredible about that is, I don't know how to explain it really. When we write songs, that song never existed before, ever. And that moment where we got together in that room on that day, at that particular moment, at that time, it was meant to be. We plucked those words out of thin air, and we plucked that music out of thin air. And then one day it just goes out to the whole world and then impacts all those people's lives in some way. Can become the soundtrack to their relationship. It can become the first dance for their wedding. It can become whatever. And it's a magical moment because those lyrics could have been anything. Those words could have been anything. And now you're in Dubai, right?
I'm in New York. Actually, in Jersey.
You guys in Jersey? Okay, I'm sorry. So, well, even Jersey, we've got right now in your room in Jersey, you know, we had those two wonderful gentlemen, you know, sing songs that we've written back to us. And it's just it's such a flattering thing to know that you can impact people's lives like that. And, you know, it's why we do this.
Yeah. Let's talk about Nakhre. When you guys were putting that song together, and this was in 2018, believe, Rishi in Mumbai, Jay happened to come to, I think, India, and you guys got together. What was the whole process for that song?
It was a case of, like I said, Jay had been saying we want to work together, and I think he just had enough. He was like, we've been on the phone back and forth. I'm just going to book a flight, and I'm going to book, I'm going to take like 7-8 days out, and I'm going to come spend some time with you. And it wasn't a case of like, I'm going to come and we're going to make a record or we're going to make music. I think music will always be there, but it was a case of, I'm just going to hang out with you, check out what's going on. And so he came here, and it was myself. I mean, the whole kind of trip was myself, him, and Kirani. Like, the three of us just really spent an amazing week together where, we were going out a lot. We went out. But he did come with the, when he was here, he was like, okay, you know what? I've got this idea that I really, really want to sample a 90s Bollywood hook, whether it's a vocal, whether it's a musical hook, because that's what he loves. And I actually love that as well. So we had actually done a song in the day. We took a sample from a song, from a famous 90s Bollywood song, and we finished it, and we thought, okay, this is done. So we all went out, and we came back to the studio here around 2 a.m, and we listened to what we did. And then we started playing some other music. So Ashiki was playing, and then Bazigar came on, and then Tere Cherepe came on, and then that hook came on. And I remember we were like, okay. And I remember Kirani was like, this is so underrated. It was never in the film. And she was explaining to us, and we were like, okay, let's sample this then, So Jay was like, put it down, sample it. And literally we put it down. I started working on the music. In my mind, I'm only working on kind of a guide music, because obviously it's like 3-4 a.m. now. But I think by about 8-9 a.m, we had pretty much of a sketch of where the song was going to go. And Jay went back to America, redid a few things vocally, and the track was done. And that was it. And the track has been kind of finished for a little while. And I think it was a case of, within COVID, obviously I'd set the label up, and Jay was like, I can't stop listening to it. I really can't stop listening to what we've done. And, I know for a fact with Jay that, when he gets in that mode, like, he can't stop listening to his own music or unreleased music, there's a spark there. And I was like, look, I love the song. Obviously we're in a situation where a lot of people are releasing music, but they're also holding off on releasing music. I personally think we should release it. Jay was like, let's release it. Let's put it out. Don't worry about where, labels. We've got our own labels. Let's come together and let's put it out. And that was it,
And Jay, when you said, Rishi gets into his groove and he's humming and he's like, just doing his thing, what's going on in your mind at that time?
Well, I never interfere with his creative process when he's actually putting together the basic scratch, because you can't do that. Just like somebody shouldn't interfere when I'm starting my first melodies, because if you do that, you could lose that magical one that you might have had if someone interrupts you. So I always leave him in the zone. And then once he's ready to turn around and say, are you feeling it? Then if I am, and I'm vibing with him, I'll get straight on the mic. I don't do anything. I don't say anything in the room. I'll get straight on the mic. And then the first thing I come out with, we record it to make sure it's there so we don't lose it. And that's usually the melody that we go with. So it's just in knowing each other's flow. We know how each other work, and that's why it just works perfectly together like that.
Did you guys anticipate such a big, I think this song is doing amazing. Did you guys expect it to do so well?
We can only hope, right? Nobody knows what a hit is going to be. Sometimes, listen, it's happened to me. I've put out songs and I'm like, that's going to be a smash. And it's not. And it misses. It doesn't resonate. Or another one that I might go, yeah, I think I like it. And then all of a sudden they love it. It's just one of those interesting, nobody knows what's going to be a hit. But all I know is both Rishi and I really loved this song. We were proud of it. We enjoyed it. We loved listening to it. So why not share it with our fans, you know?
Yeah, I think the feeling is mutual. I think everyone's really just liking it because it's just a simple, wholesome song, right? And it reminds us of the 90s, which is what your intention was. When are we seeing you guys back again in the studio? And, you know, is Juggy going to be joining you guys?
Yeah. We've actually, before even Nakhre, we've done a Rishi Rich project track featuring another singer, a new singer from India. But the Rishi Rich project track has actually been ready before Nakhre. I think with that song, you know, we felt that visually, when we do a video, we all need to be together. So right now, obviously, you know, Juggy's in London, Jay's in America, I'm in Mumbai, and we can't really get to each other. So we kind of parked that, so that's ready. So as soon as, you know, either of us can get to the other two or whatever, we can fly out, that will be coming out. So we're really excited about that because, again, it's a Rishi Rich project track, you know, and it's got a great flavor. It was actually something which Juggy wanted to do. He's got this sound where he came to India. He was like, I want to do some music with you. And one of the songs that I did with him, he was like, okay, this sounds like, I would love to get Jay on it. Let's make it a project track. So, you know, we're doing that. I'm sure that, you know, myself and Jay have been talking about doing obviously more work together, not waiting, you know, so many years now. So yeah, I'm really excited about what, you know, all the new music that's going to come out. I think Nakhre really kind of has really taught me as well that, you know, if you're feeling something when you're making it, don't wait too long on putting it out. You know, just put out good music because people want to hear that at the moment. And I think what you said as well, Sonia, that it's such a good vibe. All the feedback we've had, the majority of the same thing that everyone has said is that you know, this song just really makes us smile. And that's something for us. It's such a great thing because especially with what's going on at the moment around in the world, where you can put out music that can really touch people, you know. So yeah, I'm excited about putting out some new music, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny, Rishi? When someone looks at your profile, you don't realize how much work you have actually done. It's like, oh, this is Rishi too? Oh, shit, that's him too. And you have such a big roster. So with that said, I am inviting the guys back on to sing one of your recent songs, which I feel is beautiful. So Dhaval and Vinil, just one more song before we let these guys go. Excellent. And Rishi, this one, I think, like I said, it's such a beautiful song. And when I told Dhaval that this is the one I wanted them to sing, they were ecstatic as well. Okay, brilliant. Look forward to it.
Love this song. Thank you, Sonia, again. All right, I hope you like this again, Rishi and Jay. Let's do it.
खुद पे पहले ना इतना यकीन मुझको हो पाया, मुश्किल सी घड़ियां आसा हुई तू जो पास आया। एक बात कहूँ तुझसे, तू पास है जो मेरे, सीने से तेरे सर को लगा के सुनता मैं रहूं नाम अपना, सीने से तेरे सर को लगा के सुनता मैं रहूं नाम अपना, नाम अपना। ओ लिख दी तेरे नाल जिंदड़ी जानिए, बस रहना तेरे नाल वे जुड़िए, रहना तू पल पल दिल के पास, जुड़ी रहे तुझसे हर एक सांस, सीने से तेरे सर को लगा के सुनता मैं रहूं नाम अपना, नाम अपना। नाल तेरे एक घर में सोचा, बारी को लाते चंदक जावे, अखा छबी तन राता सारिया, जे मन लागे ते अख ना लागे। सीने से तेरे सर को लगा के सुनता मैं रहूं नाम अपना, नाम अपना. Thank you so much, guys. Rishi, I love this song so much. I mean, I can't express how much I'm in love with this song. And again, Sonia, thank you so much for the opportunity. Big fan, guys. And best of luck for all your venture endeavors and Nakhre. Love it. Thank you.
Thank you, brothers. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
I hope you guys like that.
Thank you.
Before I let you guys go, so I know, like I said, you've been making rounds of the media. What's something you haven't told anyone yet? Give me something fun before I let you guys go.
Well, I mean, first of all, we've definitely never had anybody serenade us during an interview, so that's been that's been a very unique. Yes, that's the first ever in both our careers, I think.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some real exciting stuff coming up, which I can't wait to share. On behalf of all of us, all three of us, I think there's some great new projects. I think the time is right now for all of us, for us to come together. I think it's there's always a timing of when things happen, and the timing is we're all in a great place at the moment, and Nakhre has proven, like you can see you can feel how pure that is and how fun that is, because that's exactly how we are. That's our vibe at the moment, and it's always been that. But it's the future is very exciting. So,
Before I let you guys go, I just wanted to say best of luck with this song. I know as a fan, I would love to see you guys doing more work together. Jay, I'm a fan of your singing, but also now a big fan of all the little videos you do with your daughter. They're hilarious. They're absolutely hilarious. And Rishi, you keep rocking in that studio. But thank you so much, guys, for just taking the time out to talk to us. I hope you guys enjoyed our little thing that we put together. Thank you so much.
This has been a real special kind of interview, and and for all your hard work, and obviously Azaad The Band. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Sonia. It's very sweet. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
And thank you to the guys. Tell the guys thank you.
Will do.